Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball chat. Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to BCN Sports Watch Along of English Premier League action. My name is Benton, along with the family. George, where you deal with family? How you stay?
Well, I'm good enough. What a day. Yo, today is a full day of football. I mean, it's a full weekend of football. They kicked it off yesterday with the Reggae Girls demolishing Dominica, and now we're on to one of the two big matches of the day today. Ready?
Arsenal versus Chelsea, the blue side. Big up to Cameroon, my fancy friend. Why she loud and proud this morning? I guess Chelsea's in a good run of form, Junior.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But we can't talk about run of form and not talk about Arsenal. How can we say they're a good run of form when they play against a team that's in a much better form? But if there's a team out there that is built and based on recent results, they should to give Arsenal some stress. It will be Chelsea at home. So I guess by that standing, yeah, I guess.
Come on, fully loaded. Of course, big up to come on, part of the BCN family. Big up to all the new subscribers and all the ones who keep smashing the like button. Always thank you for joining us. Starting 11, family. Let's get to it. Chelsea starting 11. You have Sanchez, Chalobah, Sanchez in goal. Trevor Chalobah and Wesley Fofana in the centre back pairing. Molo Gusto on the right, Cucurella on the left. Rounds out the back four. Reece James stepping into midfield. At least we think he's going to be in the midfield. Along with Moises Caicedo, man called Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, and the fancy baller himself, Estavio. Junior, talk to me about this Chelsea's starting 11 family.
Look, you bring up Reece James playing in midfield, and that's a feast or famine kind of a decision. Depending on how the game goes, we are going to point to that specific position more likely. I think that's how big of a call that is for Coach Maresca. But what should not go unnoticed is the season Cucurella is having. And he's had good games, that he had some moments in the past where we say, oh, that's just no fear man, that we call him no fear man on our show, on our broadcast. However, I think Cucurella, his playing is been very significant for Chelsea in keeping them balanced, in keeping them sound down that left side. And I dare to say that he's probably one of the best left backs in the world right now.
No. So for Chelsea, Cole Palmer, I guess the big story leading up to the game has been Cole Palmer is on the bench. Any thoughts on that scenario and that reporting all week about Cole Palmer being fit and was declared fit on Friday? We'll discuss Arsenal and Arsenal issues recent.
Yeah, but regardless of how many players entered the game, this is the Chelsea side that beat Arsenal midweek, right? Why would I change anything?
This is a Chelsea side that beat Arsenal. What?
Not Arsenal, Barcelona.
Oh, yo.
No. Let's not brush that to the side. This is a Chelsea team.
I will brush it aside.
Well, I won't. Regardless of how many players ended the match.
I will brush that aside because I'm biased as Barcelona closet supporter.
Okay, that's cool. But I won't. So Cole Palmer did not play midweek and Chelsea dominated Barcelona. Regardless of Barcelona finishing with 10 men. I know that's a factor, but still, Chelsea seem to have figured out a way how to cut the neighbor string with Cole Palmer. At the start of the season, we were all saying They need to figure out how to play without Cole Palmer. And Cole Palmer was having those one or two little niggles, and we could easily point to it in that game and say Chelsea doesn't know how to attack without Cole Palmer. Now with the rise of Esteval, that now gives them the opportunity to not be as dependent on Cole Palmer. So I am not going to sit down now and cry over Cole Palmer not being forced to play since he passed fit after coming off an injury. Rather sit down on the bench and wait a turn.
As for Arsenal starting 11, David Raya in goal, starting centre back pair of Gabriel and Saliba both out for Arsenal. They're gone with Henkepe and Mosquera in the back. Yeah, Jurriën Timber on the right, Calafiori on the left. Zubamendi and Declan Rice at the base, or could be at the base. Definitely Zubamendi at the base. Declan Rice will move around a bit. I have Eze floating into that 10. I mean, we have seen formations where Eze could be on the right. You have Martinelli on the left, Mikel Moreno up top, and Bakary Saka rounds out the starting 11. On the bench for Arsenal today. Who else? Gyökeres returns to the squad, so that's a big story for Arsenal coming out. The fact
Odegaard.
And Odegaard is also, yeah.
Odegaard is fit enough to be on the bench, but cannot break into the starting level. That is how good Arsenal has become. And big up to Michel. Big up Michel every time. Chelsea supporter. So this is a big game. I think this game is going to come down to Saka versus Cucurella. I really do. I really think it's going to come down to that. Martinelli, which Martinelli is going to show up? I mean, we sit down and we chronicle Martinelli at one point on AFTV. They were actually arguing on AFTV if Arsenal would be willing to give up Martinelli for Kylian Mbappe. That was years ago. You remember that when Kylian Mbappe was leaving PSG and Arsenal was in the hunt. They were like, or are they willing to give up Martinelli for Kylian? That is how far Martinelli has fallen off. Which Martinelli is going to show up now? Because this team that is built, I'm not going to say built around Martinelli, but this team that Martinelli is now a part of, he doesn't have to take on as much pressure, and he can just go out there and be a good footballer, and he should dominate. So can Martinelli put pressure on Gusto? Can Martinelli force Reece James to fall back and play right back? I think that those are the little things I'm watching for in this game.
Tigel said we're live. Was that a joke? Did that Tigel just ask a question? Are we live?
No, Ty said Arsenal's demise starts today.
Okay, all right.
So Michelle said, I'm using this match as a litmus test. Will tell me where my club is. Talking about Chelsea. What do you think about that?
All right. So the centre back, one of the things that we always talk about with some of the Arsenal fans off the channel. Big up yourself, countryman. Is that Arsenal has the best squad in the Premier League. And so this best squad scenario, or best squad statement now, will be tested today. Because the centre-back pairing of Muscara and Henkepe, to me, it should be heavily tested by João Pedro's movement. I mean, João Pedro he doesn't score a lot of goals, but his off-the-ball play, his ability to come up and link up play and pull centre-backs out of position, that is something that I find very special about João Pedro. So I'm curious to see how this new centre-back pairing is in today's game. Now, Henkepe is not no baby. That man the experience, right? Ecuadorian national. So, and how much of a risk will Mikel Arteta tell his wing backs, his right back and his left back to venture forward, knowing that they have some sort of, not some sort of, they have new players in the defense. We saw this, you always mention this landscape of football where it's a copycat league, and one of the big copycat what we see now is that left backs are right back or left back are constantly pushing into midfield, further up the field, almost in a 10 position. Sometimes we see Calaferi we're almost inside a lap of Mikel Moreno. What sort of adventure will these wing backs with these right and left back take on today? With this, that to me is critical with the starting centre back. There has to be some stability in keeping that four stable across the board, because Chirian, Timber, and Calaferi, they are the starters. They know the thing. Henkepe and Mosquera rolling in new. Chelsea needs to try to exploit that.
Yes, they do. Now, I have no rebuttal to what you just said. That I agree 100%, and I think that's going to count now on Rhea's communication ability, and that's one of his greatest skills, is that he's a great communicator and he keeps them organized, and we've heard people chronicle that. So how much will that communication be maintained? And when there's a break in communication, can Chelsea take advantage of it? Those is a lot of little key things to watch in this game, because one thing that I find odd, Enzo Fernandez is being asked to go forward more, right? Now, Caicedo and Reece James versus Eze with Rice and Zubimendi. That whole middle, that middle three versus middle three. Benton, all things remaining equal. If I was to ask you to pick your midfield and you can only pick the group, which one would you go with? Eze, Rice, Zubimendi, or Reece James, Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez? I think it's a close call. What do you think?
No, man, heads and shoulder, I'm going with Arsenal's midfield. Reece James is not a midfielder. And you have to convince me that Reece James is a midfielder. I don't care what Enzo Maresca wants to do. I want to force Reece James into midfield. He is not a midfielder. And this is something I find very frustrating about football today, or some of these coaches today. This desire for force right back and left back into midfield. Midfield is the most critical part of a football team, in my opinion. And it's not anybody who you can kick and run down a ball come play in a midfield. It takes sense, it takes vision, it takes tackling, and it takes the ability to read the football game. And so this idea of keep running in these people in a midfield. Rene Simoes, the professor, calls the brain of the midfield, called the midfield the brain of a football team. And I couldn't agree more. So this Reece James, Caicedo, Fernandez midfield, no. I'm picking Arsenal's midfield night and day over them. In fact, them supposed to get ball. The only prayer Chelsea have, I go out and say it right now, is Estavio. Estavio is why I'm here. Chelsea's offense hinges on Estavio breaking and killing aside. That's the only thing that Chelsea can do today, in my opinion. Estavio.
I am picking Chelsea's midfield because of the steal. And I think Chelsea offers more in that midfield. My question mark though is, can Enzo Fernandez offer something going forward? But with the way how Chelsea's front three is set up, they don't really need a midfield. I mean, in terms of attacking support. Like I agree with you with Esteval. Esteval is the joker in the hat right now. João Pedro is also a wild card, and Pedro Neto has no problem with the ball at his feet. So I would pick this Chelsea midfield over the Arsenal midfield, to be honest. Declan Rice is a baller, Zubimendi is a baller, but I have always questioned their synergy, because for the two of them to take up that space, they have to learn how to play off each other. And now you put in Eze in there, assuming Eze going to play in that midfield as well. I don't think there's enough space. And I think Chelsea can take advantage of that. I think Chelsea can take advantage of Arsenal with their uncertainty in that midfield. And that is one of their only, that's their only Achilles heel to me, is that midfield and that midfield synergy. So I would pick Chelsea over Arsenal.
No, so one of the biggest things that I think that Arsenal, the Chelsea midfield has going for it is the physicality of Moses Caicedo.
Yes.
You know, I think he's a much more physical player than the three that are sitting this Arsenal midfield. Now, the same physicality of Moses Caicedo can be used against him because sometimes, if you know, and again, when you watch football all these years and you realize how some midfielders do them things, and realize that, yo, if you're over aggressive and over physical, I can just do a body move, a shake, a drop of the shoulder, a dummy, and then make you gone. And I think overplay can be an issue with Moses Caicedo. He sometimes can get a bit reckless, and so he has to stay control if it's within his physicality, if that makes sense. You know, it's like a yard man would have said, "Boy, yo, how you so wild? You tackle so hard." And that's
what I think that's what Reece James is there for.
Again, this push certain man in a midfield, me no United,
You know, as a feast or famine, as Chelsea have a goal kick, but as a feast or famine, you know, it's feast or famine. If it works, Enzo Maresca is a genius. If it don't work, Enzo Maresca is just another Ten Hag.
While the ball game start, I'm over here, so I chat, I watch Peacock, I watch. Game is on USA, right?
USA, yeah.
Because we actually, 2 minutes now ball game?
That. But you know, sometimes we have a delay. For me, yeah, I'm at minute 25. No, Marino, in the midweek, when Arsenal, can we say destroyed Bayern Munich?
I mean, I don't think they destroyed Bayern Munich. They won a game. They won a very good game against Bayern Munich.
Okay, but Marino's play and his link-up play and coming back and helping the midfield has proven fruitful for Arsenal. How you think? Like looking at well, we'll see, because our Premier League games, as Cucurella wets up there already. Saka.
Yeah, wet up Saka.
Yeah, man, what a beaten boy.
Well, wet him up. Reece James already in the ears of referee. Yeah, you're so close to the man. What is this? Brother,
hey. So 2 hours from
some
now.
Some level of separation here, Bridget. We don't need. Michel said Reece has played this position well this season.
I agree. And he actually looks more comfortable as a midfielder than a right back.
Yeah, my man. Johan Cruyff probably would have rolled over and engraved right now. These people.
No. Listen. The man that invented total football is the reason. This is the reason why we have players doing this. Because people want to mimic Johan Cruyff. So let's not go there, better. Let's not go there.
All right, I'm going to keep an eye on Reece James in midfield today for Chelsea. And if him tell me, Benton, shut the hell up. You don't know what the hell you're talking, because I can play midfield.
Here's Reece James in the middle.
Perfect timing, eh?
He just get Esteval get out of the way. All right, look at Reece James now. Look at Reece James.
Yeah, Esteval play way beyond his years, yeah.
Yeah.
Way beyond his years.
You see Reece James fall back in between the centre backs.
Yeah. And
create a back three. Yeah. So there's a lot of and here's Caicedo with the fieriness that you talk about earlier that can be used against him. As Marino tried to wound him up.
Tiger says, stop it. Reece need to go right back and be great rather than midfield and be normal. Yo.
Reece Reece James. Ball.
Reece James. Him over touch, you know. Him heavy touch, you
Oh,
know.
touch what? Man get Zimmerman there, yellow card. Come out for the field, Zimmerman. Take me, boy. Oh, over touch. The man beat Zimmerman there, leave him for dead.
Man touch the ball to it's a real midfielder.
Benton,
Kick the ball so
cut
far
up.
from them.
No, Benton, I chop the man, chop Zimmerman there, them clock.
Real midfielders don't kick the ball so far from them.
And yo, let me see. Reece James. You know what? This is we need a Reece James camera. That's all me watching right now is Reece James movement.
Man, them is an insult to real midfielders, brother.
Well, that is
Really
true.
know, I'm tired of it, man. Every weekend, I sit down and watch Premier League games and see them a run out mid right back and left back in a midfield.
Football has changed, though.
Tired of it, brethren.
Football has changed. We
And you
don't
know what?
have
This
any
is
more
why,
speciality.
for those of us who used to play Sunday League ball game, on the big side, Tigale, you know the big side, the white side. We had real midfielders, so we know how midfield run. This is why Junior is endorsing this behavior, because he didn't play on the real big side, the white side. He played on that colored idiot side that didn't have any midfield. I mean,
I was the midfielder for color. But you're disrespectfully, what?
that, like I said, didn't have any midfield.
Am I medium bug by though?
Yeah, me know. Are you named Bagba? Yes.
And people, that's when Pogba was playing for Manchester United, and I said I was a Paul Pogba for the side, and a man called me Pogba, and it stuck. Damn.
And right now, in a full disclosure, I don't really care about Chelsea or Arsenal. I just want them protect Estavio, for the World Cup.
No. Full disclosure, we don't want your support for Brazil, sir. We don't want your support for Brazil. The last time you support Brazil, we get 7 watch casino.
Well,
Yo.
I can objectively support Brazil. We have Brazilian fans that will roll out this year. Or next year.
Hey, Calciado, Clabacla, Timber a while ago.
Tigale say Junior used to play defense and make a one run in midfield. That is Reece James there for you. 0-0 into the ball game, family. Chelsea versus Arsenal, Stamford Bridge, big game. Joel Lawrence of ESPN brought up the Enzo Maresca we are not a title contender comment from last year, and you think the press just kind of delving too much on that statement, Junior? I mean, you're not tired to hear that now.
It affected them last year, but and this is something with Arsenal with a breakaway, but this is something that we talk about last week on the show. The old-time media is trying to find talking points. Enzo Maresca has learned from his mistake. So he's not giving them any talking points again. So instead of bringing up the old, Lawrence and company should have said, Enzo Maresca has shown a year later that he has learned from his mistake, because he's approaching this game like they want to win, and they want to win the title. And I think that's a key thing for Arsenal now. Which Arsenal show up depends on which Arteta is coaching. Because Arteta has shown to be a man that has no balls. And does he have the balls now to take the game to Chelsea
I
at
take
Stamford?
offense to that. I don't know still, but how you had this the Arsenal big coach him with it. But
Arsenal big coach.
We have support. Why that statement? What warrants that statement? Say man, no.
Because that, in my opinion, Arsenal's recent trophy cupboard has been bare, not because of the play of the team, but because of the approach of the manager.
Okay.
That's my opinion. And prove me wrong. Tell me I am wrong. Tell me that Arsenal is not being held back by Arteta.
Arsenal is actually growing under Arteta. Not being held
Arteta
back.
has grown under Arsenal.
Arsenal has grown significantly under Arteta.
And you know what? Gabriel Heinze has done more for Arsenal this year. I'm going
brother,
to
the
put
man is not a real coach. The same look man
Yeah,
who
but
come at Atlanta
it's
United,
here.
come coach one few months and then we kick him away. What is this hype about Gabriel Heinze?
It's not hype, but it is mentality. All right, watching this game, I'm sorry, come on. I'm sorry, Michelle. But watching this game, for me, it is just when will Arsenal take the lead and take the game to Chelsea? That's the vibe I have right now. And in years past, as Cucurella pick up a yellow card for a second hard tackle and Saka. In years past, it would have been Arsenal would soon wet the bed.
All right, so I understand that Cucurella wants the winger Saka knows him did it. But come on, Cucurella, you know, what kind of tackle that? He's going nowhere. He's absolutely going nowhere. Why have you scissors tackle him them way there?
And that goes to Jermaine's point. Jermaine said, a red card I'll give. I agree. Red card is coming in this.
This is why man like Cucurella forget. Them for trim him. What is that foolishness? Forget beating with belt. He's going absolutely nowhere. He's facing his own goal in a fame half. And then Reece James every minute. Me a referee now. Reece James, I come talk to him every time he play a foul when I'm on. Then me I card him and I'm glad to, you know. Because you have to tell the player them to cut out the foolishness. What kind of tackle that?
Wait, so are you accepting Paqueta's red card?
Yo, betting thing we are working with right now. Betting thing we are working with.
As Arsenal is applying pressure now, and now Arsenal has a throw deep in the Chelsea half. Arsenal is up for this game, Mental.
Yo, like Cucurella just pissed me off. I'm not a Chelsea fan. Like, what you do? What you do?
Long throw into the box.
Set piece FC setting up, running in.
Oh, this must be a goal. Must be a goal. Oh, I'm save it. As Saka with a shot from the near post should have done better, but João Pedro is now breaking away with it. And another yellow card is coming. Is this for Timber?
Yeah,
Masquera. Masquera. This is the third yellow card. 2 yellow cards for Arsenal, 1 for Chelsea.
All right, is the referee Anthony Gardner referee game? Is it too quick with all the card them? When Christmas?
That deserve a yellow card though, because João Pedro was gone. And you know what mess up too? Saka was offside on that shot.
Yeah.
So that yellow card should even count. Because it's an offside.
Well, too late for all that. We now go VAR now go call it back.
Watch out. Where's the super midfielder, Reece James?
What is going? All right, Chelsea. I think haven't we seen enough to know that Robert Sanchez is not good enough playing the ball out back against a side that is very good at pressing him.
Yep.
But yet we are gonna still do that. And then he must say, sorry. What you mean sorry? Boss, you pass the ball clearly up on midfield too, man. Yo, just kick the ball against Stavia and move out of the way.
Why, it's a bit a high octane start. Sanchez again. Ball. Hey boy, Reece James. Don't make me shame it up. Hey boy, come off of the field, man. Go back a right back, brother. Go back a right back.
And then money on midfielder.
Yo, go back and right back. Yo, the man trip over everyone's shoes. Go back and right back, man.
Yo, Estavio, that turn though. That drop a shoulder, come inside.
Yo, that goalkeeper, yeah. That goal, yo. Hey, if Arsenal win this game, they deserve a beat.
I've seen enough. Arsenal a kick up a side tonight.
What's that?
Yo, it's like
It's
Arsenal
the
I say food. Food
It's
anytime
the
you have the
vow.
ball.
Ball!
Yo.
Yo. Yo, but chop is the vote them clan.
Yo.
Hey, boy, Reese James. Don't embarrass me, no, either, brother.
Hey, I can see that I dive like
Good turn, boy.
Thank you, say Blaze. Big up in that. Blaze a bigger midfielder than Reese. The legendary Blaze who say, come take salad. Come take salad. And yeah, all Sunday League baller, big up yourself. Big up Blaze, big up. One say, yo, come take salad, boy. Want you? So Cucurella, I run with Saka go all the way in the midfield. Him can't hand him off.
Hand him off to who, Reese?
I mean, why not? I mean, it's not like
If God stood up right beside Reese. Could I say, yo, Reese, hold this. Hey, Arsenal, if they could get these passes together, they have so much space in the middle of the field.
What a horrible ball from a Timber that. What kind of
Yeah.
ball pass that?
Okay, if the ball go right to foot, is a whole heap of space.
Yes, whole heap of space, yeah.
Yo, if the ball really try to chop the man this up. Jesus.
Esteban a baller, man. You was
Yo.
a baller.
Ball.
You was an absolute baller.
Oh, this is a goal. Esteban, that's a score, brother.
Oh, come on. That's a
a score.
score.
As Pedro Neto and Esteval link up. Yeah, that's a score. The ball sit up nice too, just place the ball, man.
You would probably, yeah.
Afraid of an injury.
That's a score. Hey, boy, Pedro need to control the ball, man. Push the ball on your foot.
Yo, this is a salad, oh boy.
Inside that Declan Rice.
I started him, bro. So I said, move, boy. I'm going to shoot the ball. People do remember hit the like button. Hit the like button. You just hit the like button real quick. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. But just to be a favor, if you're watching on YouTube, just hit the like button. It won't cost you anything.
Midfielder Reese James. Look at that player. He pulled the ball back. I made Reese James.
I see him sit on my boy, you know.
Oh my God. Yo, hey, the game I play at a rapid pace, you know. Big up to these two teams.
Yeah, but it's Chelsea's bypassing the midfield. They want the ball to transition fast up to the front three. And if they keep giving Esteval this space, he's going to let them pay. Arsenal is playing with fire.
Come on, Esteval. Can that better shot right there, sir. Better shot right there, sir.
Yes, the Chelsea do acres of space again in the middle of the field. as Chelsea fall back into a back 1-2-3-4-5.
I remember saying Martinelli a play at the clock.
I was just about to say the same exact thing.
I mean Reece James.
I literally was about to say the same thing.
And speaking of him, I remember say Enzo Fernandez a play. I just see the number 8 in a blue run cross. So weird. Who that? Oh, Saka. Come on, good step up, Castillo.
Yeah.
Game need a goal.
No, I think the game need the players to get a little bit tired because they all play that. It feel like they play that all raw adrenaline right now. It need to just peter down a little bit.
Oh, yeah, so Trevor Charles, but them trim him. They never used to have Natty one time, or Dread. Not Natty, but a Dread.
Winter time, you know.
Zero in the game so far from the 21st minute of play. You know, very interesting ball game.
Enzo, that was Enzo!
Control the ball, youth. Enzo Fernandez.
That was not hard still. That's a tough ask. Tough ask. That is above his pay grade.
How much I'm pay grade? About 100,000.
It's above his skill.
How much 300,000 a week am I get?
It's above his skill requirement.
About it.
It not at the skill level then.
Eze would have scored that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yo, Calcedo is flirting with a red card.
And Cucurella probably
I mean Cucurella.
Yeah, hey, Cucurella only knows how to play one way. If not, know ease off sort of deal. If not, know sit down sort of deal. Him just.
But the thing I don't understand, and you pointed out as Chelsea are showing deep in Arsenal half. The thing you rightfully pointed out is that Saka has his back to goal. He's in his own half. I understand you think Saka is dangerous, but I don't think you can fear Saka over in his half. You don't have to fear him that much.
Yeah,
that's Calcedo as well.
I mean Casado. I know Estevan with a bad pass. Come on.
Estevan used to play the faster man still.
Alright, see that is the problem with well, maybe not a problem. One of the plus and minus of youth, right? A young kid who's excellent talent-wise, but still need to learn and grow. And so sometimes, one of the greatest thing that you hear some of the coaches say is that the ability to slow the game down mentally. And I think Estevan, once that part happens.
Yeah. The game is going at such a fast pace. We're already halfway through the first half. It feels like it just started.
Chelsea must get Pedro Neto more on the ball still. I probably, maybe majority of the attack has been on the right wing. Need to get Pedro Neto involved in the ball game.
Yeah.
Guys, you want Saka for run back to hill during Timber.
Yep. Cole Palmer has missed the last 13 games. He missed that much games?
Yeah, so what am I show him for? And decide to play well.
Well, you know, it's British media, British TV, British everything. So it's over the British airwaves.
Michelle say a long time he trimmed. You guys haven't been watching Chelsea.
No.
Yeah, we watch Chelsea every week, Michelle. Every week, unfortunately, we watch them.
You can't watch it every week. I
watch them every week. In fact, me have a Chelsea fan link me Saturday night. I talk about if me have any thoughts on the Barcelona game.
after the fact.
Barcelona game play what? Wednesday night?
Wednesday night.
And
He leak it after the fact.
And I call me Saturday night, ask me if I have any thoughts on the Barcelona game.
So like you're pegged as a Chelsea hater.
Chelsea, so we watch them every week. I trim them for trim Cucurella next now.
Yeah. You know some of the year for Sean?
Sean quiet, you know, him just a go on with the meds.
I mean upon Thanksgiving break.
Wait till Arsenal win. If they win, sorry.
Either way, if Arsenal lose, yeah, but tell them about Arteta does a whole back beside, you know.
I know why I watch Chelsea every week. We have João Pedro in my EPL Fantasy League.
Watch Reese. Well done, Reese.
Midfielder Reese James. I mean, make a boy pull it down, yes?
That is 4 yellow cards now, 3 for Arsenal. So Calafiori, who else? Timber and Zubimendi. So you go. No, Zubimendi got his early. I think Timber is the second one, right?
Yeah. Our Timber Mosquera got that yellow.
Mosquera. Yeah, Mosquera the pull on João Pedro.
Zero, João Pedro. Corner kick Chelsea.
No, goal kick.
Well, I guess I am by feed probably slower. A goal kick.
Goal kick, yeah.
Oh yes, goal kick. Goal kick, yeah. Off João Pedro. Yo, Chelsea, get the ball, get Pedro Neto involved in the game.
Yeah, but it's hard for Pedro Neto to get involved in the game because João Pedro is leaking to the left. And this is one of my
and so why is
criticism of
João
João
Pedro
Pedro.
floating to the left? Then who's going down the middle?
That is one of my criticism of João Pedro. Yo, you see how Maresca put on the ball and Arteta kick it well? And the Enzo throw the ball for Timber.
What is this? How kind of pit did them now?
The referee laugh. Referee like, oh my gosh.
So why Mikel Arteta kick away ball? Now film side throw.
No, because Enzo wanted to throw it over in a field half. And Arteta said, no, we're not sending the ball for throw. Look how far he threw it from. Wait, and what call now? Foul throw?
So what this argument now? What make
So what be missing a rule or something? So come on, say you really see refs do that with a throw in.
what was it? Room?
Yeah, maybe go too far.
Oh,
Then
okay.
give the other team a throw.
Leave it to Anthony Gordon. What Chelsea money run?
Look so. That bowling money.
But wait, how far did he go though?
Yo, you know see Enzo.
What
This
you?
must be a go for
Pass the ball!
Watch out!
My you pass the ball to Esteval!
Pass which ball? Shoot the ball. That mean boy. This might be a red card. This might be red.
Fall. Enzo Fernandez, get up off 5 people in grass. What?
What's Sanchez?
Yo, this is a goalkeeper accident waiting to happen.
Yo, for all the goalkeepers that Chelsea have had, how Sanchez survived this long?
It's side a win, Junior.
Why João Pedro? We just start about to going down the middle, brother. That's a score. And we chronicled the Arsenal new wing backs and the new centre backs playing for Arsenal, right? And that right there is part of the miscommunication and mistakes that we're not used to seeing Arsenal make.
2 of them speak Spanish. Mosquera must play for Colombia and 1 play for Ecuador. Enkepe.
Well, there's so much I could say about that. But
Michelle said we're balling them still. Hey.
Balling is a harsh, strong statement, but
Hey.
we're doing a little bit better.
Remember in the Middle week, Michelle said if you want a job done, don't depend on nobody else. Do it yourself.
Yep.
So Chelsea need to do it themselves. Ball youth!
Yo. Right now, who will get red card first? Good try, you know?
Yeah.
Good try, Enzo.
Yeah, we like how both teams just back and forth. Them not waste no time. Nobody now run no clock like our Manchester City against Leeds. Man, them just say, yo, ball we are player. Out, goalkeeper, keep moving.
But you asked about Cole Palmer. Where would Cole Palmer play?
I mean, in a game like this, I don't even know. Like,
Because you can't take off one of the front three, one of the back on the midfield. Watch it again.
what kind of bad passing this from Arsenal out wide across the midfield? This is like 2nd time, or 3rd time. I want to pass the ball inside or so.
Ref, give a red card, ref. Ref, this is no, we've seen enough.
And
ref.
a red card, that man. This
It's a second yellow. It's a second yellow.
It's not a second yellow.
That's a second yellow, Benton. The man back turn to the goal again. You kick the man on them foot again.
That's not a second yellow. Not yet. Wait till the 68th minute.
Watch Reese. Reese say, I know. Him fool. Reese say, yeah, him fool. Look at the tackle.
Oh, yeah.
That
could be a second yellow.
No.
That could be a second yellow. And I know, come on, the referee will see that very clearly as a second yellow.
Yo.
Regardless of being a Chelsea fan, I know, come on, we'll see that as a second yellow.
But come on, say Judah cut it out. What cut out what? That's not a second yellow, come on.
That where am I clap up a man leg for? I'm have soccer leg in a sandwich.
But it's a handicap, brother.
Those are the views of Junior and not BC.
Those are the views everybody will do football. But it's a handicap.
So is this all right? So from a Maresca standpoint, how can you protect Cucurella here in this ball game?
Hold on. Casado kicked out Merino. So what Merino up to Casado now?
Well, Casado, I act like a fish. Well, he's a fish.
What?
Casado is one of the hardest tackling man in a game, and him never fouled a body yet. Anytime him kick down people, him always say no him fault. And
Let me see what really
Casado.
happened.
Oh, a red card that.
Red card that.
Red card that.
VAR. Red card that.
That a red card.
Come on. Talk to me now, come on. You're the referee.
If him not get the red card, Mikel Arteta run pan the field and tap the game. This a red card.
See Gabriel Hines has step up there with him chest puff out.
Gabriel Hines go on back. Go and go sit down.
Come on, finally say it. That should be a red card for Casado. Take him off of the field, man.
So why Casado no? Casado the same injury. Sub! Mariska, take me off before me get the red. Sub, take me off before me get the red, please.
Hey, Jeremy had said earlier, we said earlier, somebody I get red card. You said earlier to Benton when you said Casado play with a lot of energy and a lot of vigor and it's something I can use against him.
Yeah, man. So
I remember the kick of Marino in the first minute of the game, you know.
So the physicality of Moses Casado can be his downfall. He's reckless sometimes with the tackling. Very reckless with the tackling sometimes. And I understand say you want to wet people as you know as a midfielder, but come on, put it perfectly, he's wild. So it's just sometimes, brother, just easy, brother, control aggression. Where you go on so? And a yellow card him get, and then him a make up him face.
Hey, you know, if Studs was down though, to be fair, his Studs was angled down.
Well, all right, VAR.
VAR.
All right, you see that now? He ask question about. All right, to that man.
Well, a red card, brother. Let's go come off 5 feet.
Yeah, man, a dangerous tackle, dangerous play that.
It should have taken 2 seconds. His Studs was angled down though. So if him keep it as a ratted, no, red. Come off 5 field. Come off 5 field, Casado.
And it's just the reaction, you know, it's like he might try to block the ball and the man just move the ball quicker than him. So
it's harsh. That would be a harsh red. I would be cool with the yellow, but I can't see why it's a red. And it's a standing leg him step onto, you know.
I chalk this down to the style to I've seen those given.
Red card.
Yeah, and Anthony God, this a referee. Anthony God, a ref. Him na pet nor powder people. So what am I do? Explain?
Yeah. Wipe off the yellow. Come off 5 field. Casado said, me? Reese again. Casado said, me? I'll come off of the field, man. One of the dumbest tackles
that I've seen. This has been a
I've
problem for Chelsea, you know. I think Rich James move out time on. Well, I guess as a captain, he has a right. They did ask Enzo Maresca. We discussed this a few weeks ago about the red cards in this team, the lack of just discipline, and the issues around all these red cards. What 5th red card now for them, and 12 games in a season or 13 games in a season.
That's a clear red. I mean,
like, brother, come on, man. All right, you as a holding midfielder, our man who try to stand up, you don't have to go through with the tackle. The ball already gone. Pull out and easy.
Yeah. So, to be fair, though, Benton, in this last week, we've seen a blue team get a red card and them still beat a red side, you know.
Which one?
We don't have to go into semantics. We just know we've seen a team in blue get a red card and then beat a team in red.
Oh, the Manchester United.
Yeah, we don't have to call names. We just know we've seen it before. So come on. Michelle, all hope is not lost.
Yeah, Chelsea have received 5 red cards in all competitions up to October 31st. This is the highest number of red cards for any club in Europe's top 5 leagues at this time. 5 red cards in all competitions up to October 31st. This is the highest number of red cards for any club in Europe's top 5 leagues at that time.
Hey, you don't see who entered the chat?
No, Sean.
Sean, for the red card.
Me as a player, but advocate for them send off players. Good afternoon, by the way.
What?
But that is a straight red card. Me see it from the top.
Sean, all I send voice note, straight red card.
Need for calm down, man.
Yeah, man, but with
And the game, well,
we highlight Moses.
Trust me, based
We highlight Moses Casado at the beginning of the thing, saying that, brother, calm down with the tackling, just easy and play ball game. But the man just now every Chelsea man I go try get a red card for an Arsenal man. Mr. Brother, you can get poking in the eye.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
And the game, well competitive, you know, because Chelsea have played some football.
Yeah, the side I play well. Chelsea I play well. It's just
No, I'll put Sean on record. Hold on.
I'm gonna surprised if we get a red card too. This is a real derby.
Yeah, Sean a friend.
yo, the man them just kill the ball game with them a little foolishness. Like as a neutral, me forward now come sit down and watch the ball game. Yeah, what time NFL has start?
NFL. Remember Roma play Napoli. In that 2 hours.
Oh.
Get ready for watch up before ball chat.
Beating that for Roma.
Beating that for Roma.
Trevor Chalba down.
Wait.
I know.
The man get
Cucurella point out say somebody forget a card for Trevor Chalba. Issue. Now the referee no.
Referee I take himself.
I bother the referee. Reece James want referee game. Chelsea's upcoming fixtures: December 3rd, Leeds; December 6th, Bournemouth; December 13th, Everton.
All winnable games without Casado.
Not if you keep getting red cards. But
Enzo and Reece James can play in the hole into. Wait, the man fat up the money here for real.
But these things happen in a ball game. We play a ball game and we know the clashes happen. It's not like a man I try hit a ball and then I push them on. That's not a red card, brother. It's not everything a red card. You know, them things that happen in a ball game. You play a ball game and sometimes you leave the field and you see it like, yo, brother, look on my body. The man them kick me in my face. A ball game this, but it wasn't a red card, just an accident. I'm tired of, you know. I know. I think I need to fat up the next eye even out. So now what does Maresca do? Keep the same shape? I mean, what do you do? Make a sub, bring off Joe Pedro and put one extra midfield line I game. What do you do?
I know.
Because who do the tackling in the midfield now? Enzo?
Well, he gonna have to go back now and play his regular position. Or play him traditional position now.
Such a disappointment for Chelsea because they were playing so well. He probably should be leading the ball game.
Yeah. Now, can Arsenal take advantage as they get a corner kick? And there should be at least 5 minutes of stoppage time, at least. Now, this is what we're talking about now earlier with Arteta not having any balls. Because you're not going to play the next 45 minutes, Arsenal, and approach a game the same way. You go for the kill.
Yeah, but it just happened, so we expect to see him press gas second half, guns blazing.
You expect that, but this is Arteta.
It's a different Arsenal this year, man.
Okay, so that's what I talked about earlier.
Yeah. And yeah, say it's because of Heinz.
Because of Heinz. They want more fight.
Find Estevo, pass the ball, the youth.
And the youth to get Pedro Neto up on the ball.
Yeah, all right. So Pedro need to take up a match. That fine. You don't need to dribble across the field, go carry ball, go over there. So clear the switch the ball, switch the field.
The youth said Pedro Neto to get the ball. Look how Declan Rice take it off him foot like a baby.
Yo, Ezzy ball.
Ball.
Man, them run. Hey, good save, Robert. It's Roberto. Good save, goalie.
That's a damn good save.
And when you go in, you need to kick Caicedo and Mbati.
Yo, you know Chelsea, Reese. You mean Reese? Them the time when they want to put Reese James for Ozempic. No. Keep the fat by your body, brother.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Maresca have to make an adjustment. I mean, of course, him probably just not probably. He's playing to halftime for reassess.
I don't think there's much adjustment needed. Because João Pedro is already playing as a false nine. Pedro Neto and Estevao is already showing that them will come back and help defensively. And you basically play, watch your Sanchez again with the full kick out.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't think much change is needed other than just mentality. They don't need to change the formation or anything. I think they're already set. Because Enzo Fernandez can just drop right back in the Caicedo position.
So the thing though is that, all right, one of the great things about Caicedo is that his ability to cover space laterally is something that right now Chelsea don't really have in that midfield. Reece James have a pace, or Enzo Fernandez don't have the level of intensity if you kind of play them role. So you need another midfielder, I think, for be able to provide some steal in that. Because right now Arsenal don't really need so I have to go look on Arsenal bench. I mean,
but forget about Arsenal bench, as Arsenal have a corner kick, which every time they have a corner kick, you know, have to watch it intently because a goal can be coming in. So why Sanchez never catch the ball? Reece James, the midfield general, the maestro. Bah!
way forward there.
Injured. Watch Cucurella again. Watch him. All
right, Cucurella, just
damn idiot. Oh, the man turn out right there. Yeah.
All you have to do is hold your position, but you see where Cucurella do lean to the left, and then Saka felt the weight and just move to him right and drop him off. Just hold your position, turn up strong like a man, act like a man.
I apologize to all left backs when I said earlier that Cucurella is playing like one of the best left backs in the world. I apologize.
I mean, he has been playing well still, but I know Reece James have pushed Mikel Moreno.
But why? But it's not like Arsenal down to 10 men. And Chelsea down to 10 men. Why wouldn't Marino want Chelsea to get the ball and go quickly? Because they played right into Arsenal hands. So he deserves a push there, man. I think that was a talk by the referee as well. Like,
good control, drop it. Drop it.
no,
I pile that.
no. Disgusting though. Watch Enzo now with him chopping this. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. What you gonna do with the ball? Ref, just blow it off here, ref. Enzo don't know what do.
And of course, Mosquera roll up and down. Yo, too much of the South American foolishness in the ball game right now. No.
Yeah, blow it off, ref. Blow it off.
Look at Cucurella. He's rallying. He's getting the guys together and showing leadership there, Junior. Zero at the half, family. First half. Your thoughts on the first half? Big up to all listeners on the live. Big up. Thank you for joining us. Your thoughts on the first half, family?
I had a quick pace first half. I don't think there's much to really dissect other than the red card and the poor decision for the red card. But after that, I don't think there's much tactically. One thing that needs to be said though, Eze is being wasted. With Eze not playing in the game at all. So I think Arteta have to show some intent coming out of the second half and take the game to Chelsea quickly.
But because isn't this where generals like your ball and you, as in the case of Eze, isn't this where it's incumbent on you to come, deal with a side? I mean, come take the ball, show for the ball, show your intent as a player. Isn't it something that is incumbent on Eze to do with?
It is, but then what I would do is right now I would just take Merino off. Gyökeres is fit and ready to go. Put on Gyökeres, and the reason why is what Merino does well is what is going to work against Arsenal in the second half because Chelsea now has 10 men. They should be playing more compact, right? Merino doesn't want to stay up on the last man. He wants to come into the middle and get involved with the link-up play. And that, to me, is taken away from Eze. Because Eze is just a forgotten man in the middle of the field. Leave that room for Eze. You stick to the last man and keep pressure on them up top. I think that's what Gyökeres is needed for. Or even Odegaard, maybe take off Eze and put on Odegaard. Or take off Martinelli, put on Odegaard and send Eze on the left wing. Or put Eze on the right wing, send Saka on the left wing, and make Eze run at Cucurella now to get that second yellow. So Arteta has, I think, in my coach eyesight, he has multiple options that he can do to be more aggressive and to put Chelsea more on the back foot. Which Arteta is going to show up? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't trust Arteta to do that. I trust Arteta to say, let's not give up a goal. We are in the best position right now. Let's just try to get a goal in the next 45 minutes, but we're not going to rush it. That's what I am expecting for Arsenal.
Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, if you have Mikel Arteta and Arsenal, you have to capitalize on this opportunity. You have a man advantage. Ultimately, this is, more space for Gabriel Martinelli, more space for Saka, more space for Eze. All right, and especially Eze in the fact that there's no Moises Caicedo in that midfield for Chelsea. I think if I'm Mikel Arteta, I'm in that locker room. Tempo, keep moving the ball quickly. Keep moving the ball. The 10-men Chelsea, we want to keep pulling them out of space. Keep moving the ball and moving it quickly. And and 15 more minutes with this formation or with these people on the field. And if we don't get a goal, I'm putting on Leandro Trossard on that left wing, because you need a goal. Arsenal cannot leave Stamford Bridge without scoring at least a goal or two.
I agree, but then my question to you though is why wait 15 minutes? As Arsenal looked likely to score in the last 45 minutes, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. So if they haven't looked like they're likely to score, why wait 15 minutes? I would change it right now.
And the reason why I will wait 15 minutes is because the red card happened. Players were getting adjusted to this new landscape of things. That I will just wait 15 minutes and give them an opportunity to get a bit of refreshment and say, all right, here we are. We have an advantage. Let's go ahead and utilize it. That I will give them 15 more minutes and that's it. Leandro Trossard start warm up. Gabriel Martinelli and Saka. And Saka especially. Saka needs to be going at Cucurella. Face him up and go straight at him. Especially we know Cucurella is reckless. Cucurella is already on a yellow card. Food, go at him. Force Cucurella to have to man up and play on a yellow card and defend. You know,
big up to Ledge Jory.
Get another yellow, you know?
I big up to Ledge Jory says just a matter of time before Arsenal score.
As for Chelsea side of things, let's go over to the Chelsea bench.
I don't think the answer is on the bench. I think the answer is
bench here.
No, but I think the answer is in the approach. I think Chelsea, as crazy as it sounds, I think Chelsea can feel somewhat comfortable where they are because no Arsenal is going to come out and run at them. I would expect Arsenal will want to come out and run at them. And if they attempt to do that, that's going to free up more space for Chelsea. Look, Estevao, Pedro, and Pedro Neto, João Pedro and Pedro Neto, they don't need support up front to be attacking or to be dangerous on the attack. So that support the extra man would have given, they don't need that. So I think they are okay as they are. Enzo Fernandez, you fall back beside Reece James and let's shore up the midfield. Declan Rice and Zubimendi again fighting for space. So either player hasn't really gotten a chance to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep Eze quiet. Let's keep Martinelli and Saka quiet. And then would depend on the front three to be their attacking, their aggressive, their skillful self. I don't think the game is over. I really don't think the game is over.
All right. So for me, with Chelsea, all right, typically when you play with 10 men, you want to keep that offensive firepower going, right? And not sacrifice things defensively. And a lot of times when you see with that 10-man player, we see a very, very good active number 9 who can hold up the player and who has the speed to then, essentially lay off the ball to a runner and then spin off and run behind the defenders. João Pedro has the skills to be able to roll up the player and lay off the ball. I don't know if João Pedro has the speed to spin off and beat a Mosquera one-on-one in a foot race. So that's for me from a tactical for Chelsea standpoint. But the speed is out wide, and this is where they're probably living and dying, is out wide. My intention with a 10-man playing team, I'd like that centre forward down the middle with the ability to pull, to come short, pick up the ball, lay off, and then run behind on a ball behind the defense. That, the thing is that you have Liam Delap on the bench who has the speed, but he doesn't have the technical technical hold-up player as a João Pedro.
And he can he not only hold up play, just to have the technical ability to play versus with a man less and still be effective.
Yeah. Let's say Chelsea need to bring on Delap and Palmer. And all right,
I can see Palmer coming off of Pedro Neto.
So all right. So the thing though is this: like, if you bring on these players, though, you also have to, Liam Delap will give you something defensively because again, you're playing 10 men. You're playing with 10 men. You need all hands on deck. So you want a centre forward who are gonna run back and know where you can help tackle. And when you need to hold up the ball, you hold up the ball and relieve. João Pedro now gonna do a whole heap of run back and tackle it. That's for one. And I don't know if Pedro Neto and Estevao are gonna be doing that as effective.
But do you need that though?
You need all hands on deck, especially like Cucurella, who could be facing a Bakri Saka, who now says, "Okay, you're on a yellow card. I'm gonna face you. I'm gonna push you under more pressure, under more stress."
Yeah. I would send Ezzy out there to run at Cucurella, because look, Saka. Only time we see Saka in the camera is his back to goal and Cucurella crabbing down on his back, right? We have not. I cannot remember a time I saw Saka turn and face up Cucurella and run at him. And there is the Saka that we think exists, and there's the Saka that is reality. And I'm sorry, but the reality of Saka is he's a slow, confident, ball at his feet winger, but he cannot run by people. That Saka doesn't exist. Hasn't existed in years. He doesn't play that way. So I think Cucurella will have to do something Cucurella-ish to get a red card. I don't think Saka, and I could be wrong, but I don't think Saka can force Cucurella to get a second yellow card, if that makes sense. I would send Ezzy at him. I would look at Ezzy and say, you get the ball and run right at Saka, or run right at Cucurella.
No, I'm not moving Ezzy out of the middle. I need him especially around that key at the top of the key, because the ability to shoot, we see a Robert Sanchez in goal who, he will make some good saves, but at the end of the day, he's probably the weakest link in our Chelsea's team. And I need Eze to be shooting from anywhere around the 18. I don't want to put Eze wide left, wide right. Bakri Saka a baller, and he's supposed to be a big baller. This is supposed to be food. You've turned up, you've turned and you face Cucurella and you say, yo, General, you're up on a yellow card. Come for the ball. Let me done you.
That happened.
And we know Cucurella is very aggressive. He won't change the way he plays. He plays very tight. He won't change the way he plays. So you say, all right, ease off, one touch, move behind him, and force Cucurella to try keep up. Cucurella will start grabbing to keep up, and that second yellow card will be there on the taking.
Yeah, I don't think he's fast enough to make
Cucurella
grab it.
I think
Ledge says Liam Delap hold up the play better than João Pedro. Yeah.
I think for Chelsea, this could be something that they want to evaluate them up. I guess Garnacho, I get ready for forward. Andre Santos is a young player that I like. He's not as wassy and wild as Cucurella, but is a very good young player. I guess maybe this game is probably too big for him, but I'm a fan of Andre Santos. But the coach I got to bring on Garnacho, it seems like, Junior.
I was waiting to say Garnacho for Pedro Neto would be a good call, but then you have Cole Palmer. Why not Cole Palmer?
Yeah, but
I get it.
To me, Cole
Yeah, go
Palmer
ahead.
is a last resort in this ball game, especially if he not play the ball for a while.
Well,
I
that
can't
is
I
true.
can't expect Cole Palmer to come on and be an impact in this game, especially if not play no ball. For what? Weeks? It's a Cole Palmer found us a ball game, and I expect him to take a bit to kind of get up to speed. And who knows? Mosquera might kick him in the face once in company field. So I need players who has been playing week in and week out to up to speed at the game, who just run on and then just make impact. I don't need a man for you to try catch up.
Conscious, I would take out Eze and put in Odegaard and take out Martinelli and put in Madueke. Don't forget about Madueke.
Well, I mean, Madueke at some point, because the Saka now do what he need to do. Madueke have come that ball game.
I would make that call right now.
No, I can't take off Saka right now. I don't do that. I don't embarrass the man and take him off now. I have to at least give him an opportunity to make an impact. So Lewis Kelly. Come on. So that means what? Calafiori did done then?
Hey, Calafiori did get a yellow card earlier, right? I think so.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
But seriously, can Lewis Kelly run it? He's fast enough to run with Esteval, right? But you think you put in your pot on for Lewis Kelly versus Esteval?
Yo, the man take off Esteval and put on Garnacho. I guess it's probably a defensive thing. I guess it's the defensive side of thing, but you still have to try to score goals. I guess.
Garnacho defensive?
I guess at the end, brother, you take off the most impactful player upon your team offensively. You know what? This is why I'm a keyboard coach, Yo, going over here, so my stream dropout say an error occurred.
Refresh.
Yeah, Julia, thank you. How did I refresh? I pay error. Error. I did pay the bill. Speaking of which, we need to cut off a few of them channels. Watch out, John Pedro, try to get another yellow card from this already. The antics start already.
I don't get the Garnacho for Esteval substitution.
I guess it's just maybe a defensive thing.
Defensive?
I mean, it's all relative, I guess, because Esteval probably not going to run back.
You think Garnacho going to run back?
I know we have got after a game we asked Enzo going over there, so because all right, so Garnacho on for Esteval, so that means that Pedro Neto now goes to the right wing.
I don't know, Rasta.
What I mean, the reason I watch that game is because to see Esteval, That's the reason why I'm
Yeah, right now. I'll cut out the stream. I'll fall back 5 o'clock for BCN Sports, man. People, remember 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern, Ball Chat weekly show or recap all things football. And, Jamaican football.
John Pedro almost scored. Good save, Rhea.
Tell you already, Tell you already.
Junior, as a former goalkeeper yourself, any fault there in the goalkeeper going out of his goal and not
Lord
getting
of mercy.
Goal!
Lord of mercy.
Trevor trim him, Chalba with the goal.
Tell her. Arteta. Hold on. Let me see if Sean said the voice note yet. Because you know, come on and rub it in right now. Watch Arteta. He's a bug coach. You know good.
Trevor Chalba with the goal off the corner kick. Big up yourself, youth.
So set piece FC get undone by a set piece.
All right, let's see what.
So Enzo the offside.
Oh, which one?
Enzo.
But Enzo not involved. Enzo
Enzo involved, of course.
not involved, man. That goal can't rule out. Because Enzo not involved. Now, if Enzo did block off a goalkeeper, which happened yesterday in the Leeds versus Man City game, that goal shouldn't count. But this one should count.
Remember, we said it last week that Pep is a mastermind.
I really think Pepper lose a script still. I don't. I will talk about this at 5 o'clock at the general. But I think it's only a matter of time. Probably next year, I expect Vincent Kompany to be at Man City.
Why would he leave Bayern Munich to go to Man City?
Yeah, Bayern Munich is only a holding place now. Big side, but we know it's a Bayern Munich no married to Vincent Kompany. Vincent Kompany is a Man City legend.
And we know English Premier League is not married to Manchester City.
And Man City
So
legend was...
Any moment now Man City can fall off a cliff.
Yeah, so, I mean, we know it's a Pep probably need a little break from football right now. So he can go play golf and thing. All right, so Chelsea
Can
made
play
a sub.
chariots.
Take off Estevao and put him. I try adjust the lineup as we go along here.
Yeah.
Chelsea won, family. Hey, we know you done from Michelle from Chelsea score.
That should be a corner kick to Arsenal, but them not give them.
Come on, ever call Chelsea set piece FC. What's a proper goal though? No, so this upper this incumbent on Arsenal for go get this game now. You have a man advantage.
This next 40 minutes can prove very telling for Arteta. Watcha. Yeah, but so foul.
Yeah. Junior taking a break. 51st minute in the ball game, family. Chelsea 1, Arsenal 0. Chelsea playing with 10 men after red card to Moses Caicedo. Goal from Trevor Chalba from the corner kick. Big up Michelle. Michelle says, come on, Chelsea. Focus. Chelsea leading 1-0. Ball out wide to Timber. Find Saka. Saka at the top at the 18. Running into trouble and cleared out by Chelsea. Both teams made sub Lewis Scaly on for Arsenal at the half. Lewis Scaly subbed on from Calafiori. And a like-for-like switch, and Garnacho on for Estevao. And now we have Enzo Fernandez sitting look like a man thump him in the mouth.
I think it elbow.
Yo, hey, look, football game and Liam. Yeah, man, I'm getting ready. Liam Delap getting ready. And so now this is part of the defensive play, and we'll let you talk about the hold up play, because you have a goal now. Arsenal have to come forward to try to get a goal. More space should be there, and so the runner like a Liam Delap to be able to get behind the Steve should be able to exploit that from a Chelsea perspective.
Very important 37 minutes left for Arteta this season.
And then from an Arsenal perspective on that goal, you can't make Trevor Chalobah beat you this at the front post. That can't pan a corner kick. The tall players, whosoever did responsible for that, the part of it. Yo, Robert Sanchez, wait no brother. Where you go?
Reece James.
Look at midfielder Reece James. What do you mean? Yellow card to us.
That's the second yellow card Reece James have called up on an Arsenal player.
Let me go ahead and write me apology and get it ready for Reece James. Yeah, Ledge says the outlet is going to be the long ball to Delap. He holds up the ball way better than Joao Pedro will make the run. So that's what they're thinking about doing. There will be opportunities for Chelsea as Arsenal get. Yeah, man. So Joao Pedro's year is done. Leon Delap on for Joao Pedro. All right, Mikel Arteta, you can't make this side there beat you, and you have one man extra, Now the people are going to say you're a bug coach. Can't make. You have a very high caliber coaching staff in Junior's favorite coach, Gabriel Hines.
No, we don't blame Hines for this. No.
So when get PFA, him not get PFA help the coach. Here's the Arsenal going for. Okay, across that.
It worked though.
Yo, this look like a reggae boys level cross that. Kind of cross.
Reece James.
Yeah, Reece James playing outstanding. Reece James. My apologies, Reece James. I am sorry, sir. Yeah, people, if you're on live, smash the like button, subscribe. Tell a friend about the content, share. Big up to the new subscribers. Welcome to the BCN Sports Network. All things sports. Don't know.
Remember, we'll be back on at 5 o'clock
Eastern. That's today.
Hours from now.
5 o'clock today and headlines later. BCN Sports people, them at work.
Yep.
Corner kick again for Chelsea. All right, finally the front post man cleared it, and that was Declan Rice.
Can he do it again? No. Ball game are too big for Merino.
All right, no, time I've seen enough. Martinelli.
Yeah, Martinelli, come on, Fife.
Martinelli, I saw you got General. It didn't work today. Where is
today?
Eze?
And here they come.
Where is Eze?
Madueke and Odegaard coming on.
I mean, no man, come deal with that side who never treasure you, yes? Come deal with that side who never treasure you, yes, no man. Come deal with that side who didn't value your service. No Madueke. And for Gabriel Martinelli, former Chelsea player. Yeah, I don't want to tell some women to say, yo, go on, walk wide. Come on, Fife. Supermende. Interesting subject by Mikel Arteta, going all in.
Yeah, it don't make the sense you keep two basically two number sixes on the field when you're playing against 10 men. Again, though, I would have made this change at halftime. I wouldn't I wouldn't give us Chelsea a chance to score the goal. I would have made these attacking changes and make them come out halftime. Chelsea come out halftime knowing that they have to sit back.
So are you so you're saying that Mikel Arteta has grown some cojones, Junior?
No, he's not good. No. He should have it from
Made
earlier.
the subs.
But this is reactionary. He should have been proactive. You're playing against 10 men. You cannot approach a game the same way. A change has to happen.
Well, he did change.
Odegaard now try to pull the strings.
Odegaard. Dilap.
And this one Ledge talking about now with why.
Yeah, Dilap, where you kick the ball for? Hold the ball.
Pedro Neto said, brother, but play the whole game and you want to run down that?
Don't kick the ball. You just hold it a little now. Ball must be hot potty. We are trying just hold the ball a little, Bridget.
I hear Saka with a chance to run a Cucurella.
Ball in the box. I must goal this. 1-1. Must goal it.
Marino, I apologize. I said
must
the game was
goal that. 1-1. Ball in the box. Must goal that. You can't get it better than that.
Yep. And well done, Saka. Well done. I said he couldn't run at Cucurella. I was wrong.
Well, at some point, you're a big baller. You need to turn and face the defender who wants a yellow card and cut him out time shots and put in.
Yep. That was a perfect play by Saka. 1-1.
In fact,
game on.
I guess two of them almost killed Mole Gusto around that. Mole Gusto. Is either Mikel Moreno would have scored or None Man would have scored. Yeah. Because that ball looked too big for Mole Gusto, bro.
Yep.
No, from a Chelsea, Malo Gusto. No, from a Chelsea perspective, you have to be very careful here, no, brother. You don't want to lose this ball game, and you rather take a point than lose 3 points.
Yeah, but you should have been careful from at the 38th minute when Garcia with a stupid tackle.
But yeah, bring up. Why are you like this?
No, you're talking about be careful. Be careful at that point. Prevention better than cure.
Yeah. Yo!
Long time Saka
won. Get up.
Long time Saka won't bite him, you know. Saka said, all right, you want drop? All right, wait, man.
Again, I think that he needs to shore up this midfield. Enzo Maresca needs to shore up this midfield.
What's up?
I want to Liam Delap.
Ledge. I forgot to revisit a comment there, the Ledge, because we don't understand Dylan just jump on the ground for nothing.
He just drop so. I want him. Am I right?
He want to jump like a bag of roast breadfruit.
Yeah, am I right? Boy, come on, I'm going to see the Arsenal fans them today. What a cross is if Madueke scored the winner.
Hey, you want to tell how Shad wicked? How Shad love rub salt in a people wound? You hear what Shad said? This game deserves a draw. Chelsea is a very good team. That. If there was a Chelsea might get about 3.
Good tackle, yo. Good player on both players. Good player Neto. Good player Nkepe. I so want to see old school footballer. Tackle. The boy run pan way and we just move them out. Tackle. Yeah, man. Good player all around, both players.
Meh. Cucurella still up in front of the man. Move out of the way.
Alright, you have to retake that. Arsenal, man. Well, Odegaard already reached a ground. Alright, Odegaard forget yellow card for that. What that? I'm tired of fishing a ball game, you know. What was that about? Yeah, Cucurella front post flicker. 1-1 Chelsea and Arsenal, 63rd minute of the ball game. Top of the, yeah, Arsenal leading the table, Chelsea in second. So 1 versus 2. Do join us later on for BCN Sports Ball Chat Weekly. Well, I guess no 1 versus 3. Man City up to second. Oh, Saka, control the ball, brother.
Dilap did well right there, touching the ball though for Garnacho.
Yeah, man, him have very good link-up play. Very good link-up play. And again, you know, his ability to run behind, to lay off a ball and run behind. It's a very good, you know, it's a very good trait him have. Very good link-up player. As a player who, you know, if you play the ball upon him, you can knock it and then just spin off the centre back and you put it over them fast like grease lightning. So if you have a midfielder who can just drop it over him, more than likely will toe-to-toe with a centre back.
Beat it,
Oh,
yo.
good breakup for Fafana.
It'll be a rocket pile.
Yeah.
Pass the ball to Nacho Cheese.
Where Fafana run go, by the way? I forward him there now. Look where Fafana there. Him there right beside Leon Delap. If Chelsea lose the ball right now, dog name him suffer, you know.
Yup.
I guess Reece James drop in. Now Fafana jogging back. Alright.
A ball.
Good play, Delap.
Control the ball, no?
Control the ball, youth. Malo Gusto.
What's that? Nacho Cheese.
Ah. Yeah.
Yo. If I find just shoot down the ball. No, they said, yo, we were teammates.
Yeah, yeah, angle Mr. Bridget, I want to hear.
Ball, you know.
Yeah, Reece James are play well. Excellent game from Reece James.
I was just about to say the same thing that Reece
Reece
James
James
having
are
a very
playing
good game.
exceptionally well.
Yeah. It's unfortunate the red card. Okay, see,
Yeah.
look at my run now. Him boss. Tired man.
Yeah, I'm tired, you know. My play well.
See, him get pulley now. Madueke can try to sell out the man them game.
Arsenal definitely hunting the ball when turnover. Good ball, Rice. Is it fair to say Arsenal in the ascendancy?
Yeah, but all I want to be that's a fair statement, but Chelsea still look comfortable though.
One.
The Marino with that chupiness.
Yeah. Goals from Mikel Moreno and Trevor Chalba. BCN Sports watch along of English Premier League game between Arsenal and Chelsea. Reece James at work, family. He's definitely working. Corner kick to Arsenal.
Yep. Set piece FC again.
I think Arteta go say no matter how it going on, as long as they can win a ball game, them good enough. Corner kick for Arsenal. Madueke is wide open at the top. Well, I'm gonna try Olympico.
I don't know what the hell Saka was doing. I mean, we know Sanchez is an idiot keeper still, but
Yeah, I guess they expect Sanchez to run out.
Reese. Bah!
Let's see, Garnacho. My shoot, No? Cucurella.
What a climb.
Yeah, good climb, Pedro Neto. BCN Sports watch along of English Premier League, Arsenal versus Chelsea. Hopefully everyone's having a good Sunday.
At an offside.
Look like it. No,
Yeah,
from an
offside.
Arsenal perspective, they have to push. If we go get the 3 points from Chelsea. Keep it tight round the back. And speaking of which, Gyökeres is coming on now for Arsenal. It's incumbent on Arsenal to go forward and try to win this game as Eberechi Eze there is done.
Yep.
It's like a Crystal Palace, Eberechi Eze today. Speaking of Palace suffered a defeat to Manchester United earlier. I do fear for Crystal Palace when Ismail Assar leaves for AFCON. Because I say Palace I run out this brother Eddie Nketiah. How many goals him score for him reach our club? Must he 3?
I know that. It's the goal he missed today.
Like
Man
how
get a
Palace take up
one-on-one
money
and
and
miss.
sign our brother there.
Him get a one-on-one and miss.
And I think they paid 20 million? Was it? How much of the transfer fee for him?
Whatever they paid for him, it is that amount too much.
Oh, man. But very good victory for Manchester United. Very, very good victory.
Yeah.
And this is all without Matheus Cunha, right?
Yeah. And the striker, what's his name again?
And a striker that Benjamin Sesko Waterboy.
Sesko, yeah.
It's not a striker. Benjamin Sesko peel orange. But Xerxes with a very good goal on the left side. That's Arsenal with a cross into the box. Very good header by Cucurella. Rice
that
at the top of the key.
Again.
Ball over to Saka. This must be another goal. Saka crossed the ball, brother. That would be upon a play to Moreno. Moreno probably would have been offside though.
Yeah.
Probably just out of reach of Saka.
No, it was within reach.
Within reach.
Out of reach of his technical ability, maybe.
Chelsea are hang on for dear life. Come on, Enzo Maresca. You need something else. You can't sit down here and watch this unfold in front of you because this is only a matter of time for Arsenal to score. Saka against Cucurella again.
What was that?
All right. Oh. Leandro Trossard.
Can we discuss that Saka?
So Trossard needs to be on the left wing. You need Trossard on the ball game. And, knowing the man maybe have to run up and down over right now. Mikel Arteta cannot wait till the last 5 minutes of the ball game to make these subs. You need to unleash your attacking powers that you have on the bench. You can't sit down and wait aside of 10 men. Ball you! Such a good cut out, Chalaba.
Ball what?
Alright, so Chelsea's centre back pairing. Them no pass ball out, them dribble ball out, Me see Chalaba do it now, and me see Wesley Fofana do it earlier. Is this part of the plan? Every man catch the ball and just run out with it.
And they are still on
Trossard injured. Okay, big up, Ledge, big up.
Let's see who's up on the bench for Chelsea right now. So currently on Chelsea's bench, we have, hold on.
Maybe Jesus will save.
Well, he always will. Currently on Chelsea bench, we have that's apart from Cole Palmer. You want to call Jamie Gittins right now. Badashiel, Andre Santos. You maybe look, as good as Reese has played, I think his race probably has run.
Yeah, I mean, if Cole Palmer up on the bench, bring him on. Yeah, I mean, at some point, we know say as a player that can create out and on. Bring him on. I mean,
They must shoot down Garnacho again.
For Arsenal, Waneri is an option. Ethan Waneri, nice looking player.
Yeah, I've step away for a second. Mess us up. Wi-Fi kill me.
Arsenal Chelsea holding their own against 11 men Arsenal. Chelsea playing with 10 men, of course, but it's incumbent on Arsenal to get these 3 points. I mean, at the end of the day, you have a man advantage. You try win trophy. Utilize and capitalize on the man advantage. Ball in the box. Couldn't get enough power on it. I think that was Fafana. Cucurella. Ball Cucurella. Goal youth. Good save. Leon Delap with a shot from way out. Good save by Ray, or was it? As now Arsenal's on the break. Saka. Saka. Come on, brother. Go down the wing and cross the ball. And we have Ray and Enzo in an argument in the other box. How you in an argument with the man in the other box and your team upon defense? What is this foolishness going on here, so? Them love Tracy or them love Cuss? Alright, so Enzo clash with Lewis Scaly. Eighty-eight minute of play.
Yeah, we're so forward.
Well, you're already so forward. BCN Sports watch along. We just have a bit of vibes and watch this game, family. Do join us later on at 5 p.m. for Ball Chat Weekly. As we recap the week that was in the world of football. We have CONCACAF W qualifiers, Reggae Girls, Bata Bruiser team, Dominica 18-0. We'll take a look at those games.
Yo, what about schoolboy football?
Schoolboy football, Bullhead. Craig Butler, Bullhead. And in our vibes with a referee. A JC referee.
From the old school.
A JC referee for all the Jamaican football fans. Yard Ballers report will cover all those things, Jonah. We also have La Liga recap. We also have World Cup draw preview coming up this week. Whole heap of things on the topic today. On the table today. By the way, people getting a World Cup tickets, you know. World Cup time, I know, you know. So line up in yourself. World Cup draw this coming week. Even though there's a bag of vibes that go on, you know. We just full jar ourselves, go to the road and enjoy ourselves, go watch some games. Reece James is doing quite well in midfield. Reece James at it again.
Yeah, if you see me forward back later, and I scratch one bump on my eye like this, there's no sense me get licking on my face in that frying pan.
You know, another topic, you know, Wednesday night we are going to we have call-in show, we do NFL Minute recap with Marcus, but we have it since we're there. Junior, what are you going with your side, Eagles?
The man, them a scammer, man.
Okay. That may I said to. So right now, if we put our money, we don't have to put our money upon the Eagles.
Hell no.
All right, let's see.
Not until playoffs.
Not until playoffs. Chelsea, Arsenal 1-0, 82nd minute. Free kick to Chelsea. Robert Sanchez with a free kick. Restarted play. Ball is with Raya. Raya's clearance to Chalba. Chalba with a pass to Enzo Fernandez. Garnacho.
So the man them really are gonna ask Chelsea draw the game after being down to 10 men for more than a half.
Yeah, Chelsea played with 10 men since the 38 minutes of the game. So what? Put on Cole Palmer, youth.
Too late for that now.
At the end of the day, you want to get him some minutes. And he is a Chelsea general based on where we are here. So put him on.
You have other games where you can get minutes.
No, I want to get some minutes now. That a must fall. Yo, what kind of shingia that? A shingia that?
Yo, I don't understand this modern day shinga.
What
It
kind
is
of
a waste
shingia
time.
that? How kind of shingia? Might as well them not play with none.
Exactly.
Rice. To Mosquera. Arsenal looking for the winner. In terms of Chelsea now and Moses Caicedo, he'll probably be out for 3 games.
Yeah.
So
Straight red.
I guess.
But
Also,
Chelsea's built to absorb that though, so they'll be all right.
here is all right. So them switch Madueke to the right wing and Salah to the left wing. Okay. So Mikel Arteta is giving you a different approach here, Junior. No Leandro Trossard, so I'm going to try and make it work, you know.
30 minutes too late though. Should have done this from earlier. Cucurella got too comfortable. Now you're chasing the game. You never had to chase the game. You never had to be at the...
Also at 5 p.m. we'll recap the Copa Libertadores final. Flamengo defeated Palmeiras. Ledge says Arteta comfortable with the draw.
Which is sad. That's a sad statement. That is not championship. That's not Premier League championship mentality. It's not. And that's what we talked about earlier. They down the balls, man. No kahunas. Yo, Cucurella, how got the man, so?
Reece James has been, wow. She has stars in her eyes. Michelle, loving the play of Reece James.
Yeah, and remember Benton downplayed him earlier.
Yes, I disrespected Reece James, and my apologies. No, I don't want to run away with this thing and keep playing all these people in midfield. But Reece James, Enzo Maresca knew him, though. My apologies. I was wrong.
Reece? I don't Reece that. If that was Reece.
And he's playing the entire game too in that position.
Yeah. Good tackle.
Good tackle, Malo Gusto.
Let him go. Put it in. Dilap want it. What kind of cross that?
Yeah, the final product. Michelle says, no, he's not. We're stopping them as in Arsenal. Trying to engineer something. She says that they're stopping Arsenal. Michelle says she accepts my apology. I guess she accepts it on behalf of Reece. Yeah, when it's Reece James, tell him, sir, I apologize, Michelle. I really am sorry.
He's a Reece James. Tell him to big up his sister from Juna.
Tigers apologize to what? The man needs to go play a wing back. Maybe Chelsea will get a more better get chances that way. Goalie, wait, don't really. Yeah, hey, Robert Sanchez, now Hold
on. A 5 versus 3 for Chelsea right now.
All right.
And Pedro need to go do that chup in this 5 versus 3.
What is that? Yo, you see a bad man full of the depth on the Chelsea side, yeah. Ricardo, bad man full of him would probably go over there go slap him in the face. If Ricardo, bad man full of was on this Chelsea side, when I go over to Pedro net, I say, idiot, what you do? You see me I run hard, play the ball to me down the middle. What a player, Ricardo Fuller. What a player. I wish team what here we see a man. Oh yes, the Everton game. We probably need to touch that too. The red card to Idris.
Yeah, good idea.
And for what? Slapping his teammate Michael.
Yep. Michael Keane.
Yeah. Them just a video post online with the two of them at the boxing match. Ball in the box, youth. Good save, youth. Good save again. Them want to kill a goalie. Gyökeres want to kill a goalie. But, yo, Robert Sanchez put his life on the line to save the one there.
So in my game, red or yellow?
He might get a card for certain. Well, me could see it again if it's a red card.
Nah, yellow card. That's why goalkeepers out there, that's what you get for spilling the ball. If you put the ball right in front of you, you're liable for
But
death.
Junior, dive and save it. It's a,
It don't matter. Push your ball, brother.
let me see it again.
Nah, man. I didn't walk. Yo.
Go and get Nina and face, you know.
You're lucky. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
No, Nina and face. Him just getting nine
Yeah,
shots,
but something licking in face, though.
Good. Hey, Robert Sanchez, big up yourself, yo. Ledge says he had Gusto, but the coach love him. Very tactical player, knows how to occupy multiple positions. Yeah, man. Malo Gusto played well today. Played very well. That
Yeah,
last
that's
tackle
good
where we
game.
see a while ago where the boy dash the ball. When Neto dash the ball. Especially when you're playing with 10 men. You make such a breakup and you're on the interception and you're on the breakaway and you just turn around the foolishness. You have played on teams that's been down a man, Junior, and you work hard. So when you win the ball, you know you want to do something with it.
Yeah. Okay, like cuss off it. Hey. When I done cuss.
Yeah, Arsenal, this is like a jar game. I guess Countryman did right.
It's not a good look. Hold on. Let's see what country said now. He just put in a long voice note.
That's not a red.
Oh,
Is that
Junior, at this loss and Malo Gusto also have an injured right thigh. Because in right thigh, they wrap up. And if I work, so man, I work. Which team got more things out of this football game, Junior? Is getting more out of this game. It's not over yet.
which team get something out of this game more?
Yeah,
Man City.
which team will come away from a more positive side of things? I mean, the Arsenal team will get a point on the road.
Manchester City.
Okay. Who is the winner here upon paper?
Manchester City.
Okay.
The thing is, Chelsea has a disciplinary problem that we've chronicled earlier, and I think Esco Mariska even talk about it and say, yeah, him like the fighting and players them, but him not like them to be a little bit more disciplined. So they have a disciplinary problem. So when I want to look at this and say, oh, you draw the game after being down 10 men. You should have never been down to 10 men in the first place. Arsenal, you play a whole half. Granted, you did score, but you played a whole half against a 10-man side and you only scored one goal, assuming it stays as is. You can't look at this as a win.
4 minutes of added time. Arsenal on the move, looking for the winner. Madueke going at Malo Gusto. Ball into the box. Headed on, cleared by Trevor Chalba, half side. Trevor Chalba. There's some outstanding players on Chelsea's team today. Ty Gill says, sounds like Mr. Birch. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Birch. Big up yourself.
Rest in peace, Daddy Birch.
Yeah, man, Daddy Birch. Family, big up yourself. Come on, ask Ty Gill why you in a chair, why you in our business. Ty Gill said, I wish both of them lose. So go ahead. As in both teams. He want both Arsenal and Chelsea lose. Liverpool is back on its...
Back which part?
Liverpool back on its...
In the top 10?
Liverpool back on its... Liverpool defeated West Ham 1-0. Them escape. Yo! Lucas Paqueta forget about guy week.
No, in bookkeeper. Cause you don't need to bet on that game.
Ball chat weekly later on. Recap the week that was in the world of football. Maybe Liverpool are gonna try to transfer him next year.
But I would give my right hand to see him in a Manchester United jersey.
Maybe Liverpool are gonna try to transfer Paqueta next year. So I might try to help them. Still 1-1, 93rd minute. Mikel Arteta turns ball boy. Trying to get
Enzo Maresca way out of his technical area.
Yeah. Move, faster play, Arsenal. You need a goal. Come on. This is a side to side foolishness, slow ball thing. Move. That.
Oh! Take it off of Yakare's head.
Yes. Very good. Wow. That probably was the last chance.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. 30 seconds leave.
I will see
good
if it's
cross.
Chelsea or Arsenal dash away.
Oh, Timber, take the ball off of Yakare's head.
Timber. Oh, come on. That's a straight goal. A straight goal, that.
Yep, Yakare's definitely was going to score. That was going.
Yeah,
that was
man,
going to be a
wide
good
open
Yaka.
goal. Move out that way, youth. I guess Timber see him name lit up in a light. Him say, yo, me score the winner. Yo, me I play on the side one day now. We down a man. And me score, me I run from left back, in 93rd minute, and me score the winner, brother. And me say, yo, me circle, wheel out, whoop, goal, me win it. Next thing you know, me see the offside flag up. I shouldn't. My stomach sick like a dog, man. 1-1. Arsenal versus Chelsea.
I was tired. You know, the big runner here try to catch your breath. I know you have to go run back to your position.
I swear I win it. And I not score a lot of goals. In fact, very few goals. Because I'm a man, defense are my thing. Yeah. And so if he scored that goal, it was just like, yo. And then the local Lions boy talk about our side. All right, 1-1 night ball game. You said, when we run through it, Ledge says Arsenal top of the table. Can't ball. If Arsenal doesn't win the league this year, they should really consider making a change.
Of course. At this point, of course.
Tiger said Liverpool will live. No worry yourself, Junior Pringle. Every team go through this,
Yeah, but you've been going through this about 10 years. Jesus, babe.
Yeah, but Liverpool,
if
man,
that no
Tiger can't come around here and come talk them things there. After them spend about $500 million in a transfer window. Tiger, dog, come on, do better than that, man. Talk about
Well,
Liverpool
at least Isaac scored today, so that's a good feeling.
Yeah, very good goal.
Yeah.
Very good goal. All right, regarding this football game, family, 1-1. Arsenal and Chelsea. Chelsea played from the 38th minute onwards with down a man. Talk to me about your assessment. Reece James was the best midfielder on the pitch. Why Michelle Robertini?
All right, so let I would know what talk about this 5
Michelle,
o'clock.
why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Let me give you a preview, though. I'm going to give you a preview. The 5 o'clock comment. The fact that Reece James looked like this, a wing back, balling and dominating the midfield, says a lot about Declan Rice and Zubimendi's game today. Zubimendi was subbed off. Declan Rice played the whole 90 minutes. They were non-existent for the whole game. And I said it earlier that I would pick Chelsea's midfield because of my preference in football. But I never expected the midfield to be that outmatched. I expected them to somewhat wash themselves out, especially we consider getting the red card. And when you look at it too, Calcedo got the red card. Chelsea didn't make any substitutions in the midfield. They didn't make any changes to say that we can point to and say, here's a definite addition to the midfield. So Arsenal played against a midfield that they started with against, and that midfield they played against lost a man, and they still didn't dominate the midfield. That is highlighting the problem that I talked about in the pre-match, where Arsenal's issue, the only issue that you can point to that I'm having is in the midfield. But they can't control games. They just can't. The midfield cannot dominate games.
I think me sort up Arsenal midfield. I'm a bad mind. Reece James and Reece James excel.
Yeah.
The point that you make, I 100% agree with it, because ultimately Chelsea's midfield dominated this ball game. Zubimendi was off, non-impactful. Declan Rice, non-impactful. Eze, non-impactful. I mean, I think if you look on a rating of out of 10, that entire Arsenal midfield is probably hovering around 5.
Combined. You combine all three grades together, you get 5.
Yeah.
So 5 out of 30.
Yeah. And so games like this, you transfer Eberechi Eze for his impact in a game like this. And you know,
with a square peg in a round hole.
You know,
they asked Eze to play in a way that he's not used to. He's used to coming off the wing. Granted, he ends up in the middle, but he doesn't normally start in the middle. Put him on the wing where he's comfortable. Martinelli was a waste of a position today. Waste. Just a waste of time playing Martinelli.
Michelle said, I told you all that Chelsea have the best midfield in the EPL.
Well,
You know, say, hey, look, on the DM, I'm going to say, all right. But now, hey, Michelle now going to style me talk about best midfield in the EPL. Now going to style me. Rice, who Michelle says, Declan Rice coming like the rice we can't swell in this football game today. Mikel Arteta, I'm curious to hear what his post-match press conference. Will he be angry about just getting a point, or will he be satisfied with a point? I think from Enzo Maresca's situation, Chelsea so used to playing down a man, so them really kind of formulated a plan to deal with these things. Maybe, I think probably Chelsea and Maresca every game, them probably going right now. I'm gonna get a red card. Michelle say a rice pudding. Rice pudding, rice porridge, you know. But overall, important point for both of these teams, important point for Chelsea. They were playing very, very well. And if things continued without the red card, probably odds on Chelsea would have won this football game.
Disappointing point for Arsenal. Disappointing point. It would have been a disappointing point without the red card. With the red card, just make it even worse.
Yeah, make it more worse. But highlighting some players, Trevor Chalba, big up yourself. Excellent ball game. Excellent game in the defense. Malo Gusto, big up yourself. The tackling at the end, late in our ball game, big up yourself. Even with fresh legs, Madueke should have been able to exploit Malo Gusto, who's been running all game. Madueke should have done more with, as a new player. So big up yourself. I think Arsenal probably, yes, you said probably should have taken about a bit more risk. From the vantage point, though, I think at the end, if they were able to score that goal that Timberg took off the head of Gyökeres, Mikel Arteta would say, this is exactly how we planned it, It just...
I would say that if that had happened, I would say that they snatched victory out of the jaws of a draw.
Oh, yeah, man.
Because even after the yellow card, there was not a period in the game where Arsenal was just gunning, and pressuring Chelsea. The game has been back and forth the whole time. The whole time, it's been volleys back and forth. Chelsea try, Arsenal try. Chelsea try. It has not been a moment where it has been constant pressure by Arsenal. And that speaks to Chelsea. And big up Ledge. Ledge did call it when him said that my boy there, Dillap has good
Dillap.
hold up play.
Yes.
And it showed. Now, some of the time, it's not, even if he doesn't hold up the ball, just his presence and him staying on the last man, which João Pedro wasn't doing in the first half with 11 players, and worse with 10. Dillap doing that kind of anchored Arsenal back. The Arsenal couldn't just press and go guns out because Dillap always presented a threat and he's always given an outlet. So those are the things, if I'm a Chelsea supporter, I would point to and say, here's where I feel good about the game. However, we should not have gotten to that position. And that's where my disappointment would be as a Chelsea supporter.
Michelle says, big up Trev, my Christian brother. Of course, Trevor Chalba, very, a man who is very, very much vocal about his faith. You too. Chad the road with his God. Big up yourself, Trev. You definitely put in your work. Very non-apologetically, strong on his feet. Big up you, go on, do your thing. She also said the two best teams in the EPL right now. We'll trap that up later on at 5 o'clock. I don't know. I guess night table, that's
come
what
on,
table say.
Yes, they're two best teams in the EPL.
Yeah, right. Night table,
But not only in the table, but they're the two best teams in the EPL.
I don't know. I have got Medspan on one there.
Sunderland? Who you going to put up there with them?
Medspan. I fight Sunderland drop Bournemouth belly yesterday. 3-2.
Yeah.
Yo, it's not a bed of roses going on Sunderland go play a ball game. Not a bed of roses. All right, ain't that we have part for run. We have to cook some food or find some food for cooking idea. And then we circle back at 5 o'clock.
I make some ital stew.
You see it.
Yo, later,
Big up to all listeners. Big up yourself. One last comment coming in. Ledge says, Junior can't kill Arteta. Beat Tottenham, Bayern, and draw with Chelsea away. Can't kill Arteta. Ledge said that.
Hold on.
Comment. Can't kill Arteta. Beat Tottenham, Bayern, and draw with Chelsea away.
Oh, hold on, though. Which Arsenal? Arsenal trying to win Premier League title, or Arsenal trying to say that they're a good team playing world football? You're trying to win Premier League title. No, if you're trying to win Premier League title, you win these games.
5 o'clock, family. Junior, that's your final say. Big up to our listeners.
That's my final say. 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Big up, Ledge. We'll chop it up. We'll discuss. I resume the discussion on that topic at 5. Michelle, big up yourself. Escape. Yo, Ty Gill. Sort out a Liverpool student. No need a doctor. Or a chef, somebody. Big up yourself, family. Link up with us on